Butler piece of music was the perfect way to start today's graveside service. Val loved Lindsay, and Mist on the Murray was a most fitting way to begin today's farewell. Well, good morning and welcome, and thank you for being here as we gather in loving memory of Val. I know that her family appreciate the friendship and the support that surrounds them here today. My name is Gina Breakey, and it really is an honour to have been invited to officiate today's service. It is my hope that every part of this morning will pay tribute to Val in a meaningful way and reflect on the things that made her the special and unique lady she was. Well, firstly, to everyone here at the graveside, welcome, and a warm welcome to those joining us via live stream. To those family and friends watching online, in particular Val's son Wayne and her granddaughter Courtney, who can't be here with us in person, we hope you also feel a part of today's service. As each of you here and those watching online take this time to reflect on your own special memories, may you be warmly reminded of how much Val has meant to so many. Well, it is with sadness that we are gathered today, but it is with grateful hearts we are here to celebrate the life of Valerie Pilon. Today memories will be shared, and you will all feel a sadness that Val is no longer a physical presence in your lives. However, in spending this time together comes the warmth of a life lived and a love and friendship shared, and memories that will live on long after we say farewell. Today, we give thanks for Val's life, and we honour her memory with this dedicated moment of warmth and much affection. I'd like to begin by acknowledging those who were most special in Val's life. She was the much-loved wife of Alan, who is no longer with us. She was a loved and loving mother of Gary, Jeffrey, Diane and Wayne, respected mother-in-law of Candy and Pip, and a very proud nan to all of her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Along with Val's extended family and friends here today, you are the ones that knew her the best, so it is fitting that you are the ones to be here as we say farewell. Each of you were an important part of Val's life, and I'm sure if she could, she would thank you all for the love and the friendships that you've shared. Well, summing up a person's life is a difficult thing to do, for no eulogy or story can ever truly capture a journey. No matter how well each of you may have known Val, our words today will never truly do her justice. Each of you have shared different experiences with Val. Each of you have known her in different ways, and there are many things that you all have in common. At one time or another, your lives have been touched by Val's compassionate and caring nature, her love of animals, her adventurous spirit and sense of community, but most importantly, you will remember the love that she had for family and those closest to her. Today's simple graveside service is a lovely way to remember these special things about Val, and it is a chance for you all to be grateful that she has been a part of your lives. Our opening poem today, Let Me Go, are words I feel certain Val would want you all to know. When I come to the end of the road and the sun has set for me, I want no rights in a gloom-filled room. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not for long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember the love that we once shared. Miss me, but let me go. For this is a journey we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all part of the master plan, a step on the road to home. When you're lonely and sick at heart, go to the friends we know. I was a busy mum, looking after us kids during the day and working night shift at the Bairnsdale Geriatric Centre. Mum's life took a different path when she moved to Johnsonville and purchased her own home. She bought her first horse, and as a novice horse person, she needed some help to get this handful of a horse under control, and this is where she met Alan. Mum and Alan were married in 1986, and during this time, Candy came to live with us and brought along her Chihuahua, Fang. Mum soon fell in love with Fang and decided that she was going to breed Chihuahuas. Along came Bonnie, Shiloh and Smokey, and the jealousy started. We would always say, why do the dogs always get cooked chicken and we get sausages? It soon became, and up until Mum passed away, a bit of a joke, bloody sausages. Mum and Alan moved to Dubbo and purchased their first home together in Narromine near Dubbo, then Holbrook, where she opened a nursery named Val's Nursery. They sold up and then moved to Lavington in Albury. During this time, Mum and Alan decided that they wanted to see some of Australia, so they bought a caravan, they packed up and started the adventure of a lifetime. On their travels, they visited the Northern Territory and stayed in Darwin and Katherine. Mum always spoke of Katherine and of how beautiful it was there. Once their adventures were over, they came back to Victoria, where she settled in Orbost. While Mum was in Orbost, she was an active member of the community there. She joined the local bowls club, where her and her team won many medals. She joined the local card club and walking club. She was a part of the Pink Flamingos, where they actively fundraised for the community. Well, Mum had 13 grandchildren and 13 great-grandchildren, and her beloved bird Charlie, which she taught to whistle and to talk. Even though Mum sometimes kept her distance and let us live our own lives, she was very proud of her children, grandkids and their achievements. Well, the past few months have been tough for Mum. She fought her battle with melanoma with pride. She kept herself positive and she never complained. She is the strongest person I have ever known. The staff at the Orbost Hospital looked after Mum when we couldn't all be there. We can't thank them enough for all that they did for Mum. We love you, Mum. Your battle is over. You can now rest in peace. Well, that's a very quick snapshot of Val's life, and as I mentioned, it's going to be hard to capture everything today, but today we are really just simply here to remember the happy times that you all have, that you've shared with Val. I know it's not an easy thing to do, but if there is anyone that would like to come forward and share a memory or a story, there is a chance to do so. It's as I said, not an easy thing to do, but when we do finish here today, I know Val's family are headed to the RSL, which is just down the road here, and that's a great chance if you are able to join them. That's a great chance for you to continue sharing your own special memories and stories in a less formal setting. So the invitation is there to the RSL to enjoy some refreshments and some memories. Now, next part of this service is what we like to call quiet reflection. It's where you can reflect on your own special memories just quietly. And we have chosen to play a beautiful song today, an Ed Sheeran song, Supermarket Flowers, which is a very appropriate song to reflect and remember. So enjoy this beautiful song.
Took the supermarket flowers from the windowsill, threw the day old tea from the cup, packed up the photo album Matthew had made, memories of a life that's been loved. Took the get well soon cars and stuffed animals, poured the old ginger beer down the sink. Dad always told me, don't you cry when you're down, but Mum, there's a tear every time that I blink. Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up, but I know a heart that's broke is a heart that's been loved. So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go, and when God takes you back, He'll say hallelujah, you're home. Fluffed the pillows, made the bed, stacked the chairs up, folded your nightgowns neatly in a case. John said he'd drive, then put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side of my face. And I hope that I see the world as you did, 'cause I know a life with love is a life that's been lived. So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go, and when God takes you back, he'll say hallelujah, you're home. Hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. You got to see the person I have become. Spread your wings, and I know that when God took you back, he said hallelujah, you're home.
Well, our final reading today is one that Val's family discovered taped in the front of her diary, and one that they feel sure she would want us to share today. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sun, unripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft star that shines at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there, I did not die. Well, today we have been remembering with love and gratitude a life that has ended. Let us prepare to return to our lives, enriched by our memories of Val, and with the intention of living our lives to the fullest, with integrity, honesty and love. We know that Val would have wanted that. While we are united in sadness, we are also warmed and comforted by our memories. Time stands still for just a moment as we acknowledge that Val has touched our lives, and she has left an imprint in our hearts and in our minds. Her passing has left a void, but I hope it gives you all some comfort knowing how much happiness you have each given her, and of how much she appreciated and dearly loved you all. Be thankful for the closeness you have each had with Val. Nothing can change the experiences and the friendships you've shared. The past is sacred and secure and cannot be changed by time or by circumstance. There's no question that Val was an important part of our lives, but I hope it brings you all some comfort knowing she is reunited with her beloved Alan and special loved ones who have gone before her. As some people journey through life, they leave footprints wherever they go, footprints of kindness and love, of inspiration and joy. Even though Val has gone, we can still look back and clearly see the footprints she has left behind, and we will remember with love that her life was one of value and purpose, and it was filled with lots of love from you all. Now is but a moment in time, and I dedicate the next few moments to every single precious memory associated with Val. As we accept life, so must we also accept death as one of the unchanging laws of human design. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose on earth, a time to be born and a time to die. We now commit Val to the earth from which she came. All life is formed of earth and returns to the heart of Mother Nature. Earth to earth, dust to dust, ashes to ashes. We prepare to commend Val and the memory we have of her to this final resting place, knowing that in time we too shall all join this circle. Val, we are thankful to have shared joy in the sun, shelter in the storms, and to have laughed in the same moment. Although there is sadness today as we say goodbye, there is also gratitude for your life. We are truly grateful for the privilege of having shared life with you. And so, with love, we shall leave you in peace, and with respect, we bid you farewell. Into the darkness and the warmth of the earth, we now lay Val to rest.